Today's gospel is about the two brothers, James and John, apostles. Two of them dared to ask Jesus that when he becomes king, they might sit one on his left and one on his right. When the other apostles heard that they dare ask Jesus this question, they got quite angry. During that time, the apostles, as well as other people who followed Jesus' teachings, thought that he would throw the Romans out because they ruled the Jews, and then that Jesus would then become king. And the 12 apostles may have thought that they would in turn become his princes. And John and James asking to sit one on either side of him angered the rest of the apostles, because they knew that whoever did occupy those seats would be seen as much more important. And of course, Jesus didn't like their idea and didn't like that they asked, because Jesus' vision was much better. He was planning to build his kingdom, how he visioned it and how God visioned it, following God's plans to have a kingdom on heaven and on earth, not to follow their plans, but to have a kingdom that would reign forever and ever. As well, people would reign with Jesus forever and ever. But to reign with him, people must become simple and humble. You may wonder why simplicity and humility are important. We need to forget our own needs and ideas and desires, because if we focus only on those, then we can't possibly open ourselves up to what God's plan is. All of our wants and ideas we need to push aside and be open to what God wants us to do. We need to trust him, and if he wants us to help other people and forgive other people, then we have to do so. We need to follow what his plan is. Only then will we be actually helping him build his kingdom here on earth as it is in heaven. Another good example that we could look at is taking a look at a group of workers that are working on building a beautiful bridge. And we have to understand that most of these workers are not engineers, or they're not mathematicians or anything. They're just simple workers following the plans of their supervisors, being told to do this, build this, do that. And they do so trustingly following their supervisor's orders. And when the job is complete, they are amazed at this beautiful bridge that they built across the water to another land by working together with their supervisors. And we need to do the same thing. We need to trust in God, push our own desires away, follow his plan, trust him as our supervisor, because he knows better. And later on, maybe when we die, we can look back and say, wow, we helped God build this beautiful kingdom. Another example is we can look at saints who lived lives of simplicity and humility. When we look at them and how simple and humble they are and have been throughout time, they did so by following God's plan and helping other people and sharing God's love. So I would invite you today and every day, every morning, pray to God. Say, God, today I will try my best to follow your plan. Please help me. And if I get caught up in my own stuff and my own desires, please help me to not sin, and I will try to love you more and love other people. Thank you, and God bless you.